CzarThwomp here, and welcome to the 7th and final episode of Pac-Man World 2. Last time, we completed the remaining levels on Ghost Island, and now it's time to confront Spooky. Let's go. I find it funny how after the last level, Spooky's like, I'm going to raise your village to the ground. I'm going to burn your tree to cinders. And then just Pac-Man arrives in the village, and basically Spooky's hiding behind the tree like some kid playing hide and seek. How would you want to bet that Spooky's plan was just to wait for Pac-Man to turn his back to him, and then Spooky was just gonna ambush and just whack Pac-Man over the head, steal his shoes. I'm going to steal your shoes and wear your gloves. Pac-Man, your golden fruit can't save you now. Nobody can break through my iron concentration. Now taste the might of my meteor shower. Anyway, Spooky, he can hit surprisingly fast, but he's not as bad as Clyde. Anyway, Spooky, 1, 2, 3. He sends out an enemy, then he goes down, tries to launch an attack. 1, 2. Spooky tries to summon out an enemy. Goes down to the ground. Spooky is the only enemy that's weak to the kick. That's right, Spooky's the only boss that you fight with the kick. Yeah, you could just easily avoid the enemies and... Thought those were thorns. Yeah, once Spooky sends out an enemy, that's when he's about to go in for the kill. Spooky also has checkpoints like other bosses, so don't worry. You can't hide behind the tree, FYI. The camera may be blocked by the tree, but his attacks won't. The meteor shower was apparently not enough. These fireballs will finish you off. Okay. Yeah, pretty much it's the same pattern. Just run away from Spooky's attacks and you'll be fine. Kind of funny how basically how Blinky was actually correct in that Spooky is weaker than him. Yeah, basically here Clyde is pelting you with just a barrage of fireballs. And then meanwhile Spooky, he's sending out basic first world enemies after you. Now, it's kind of funny how basically Pac-Man, he's able to defeat Spooky just simply by looking fly with his gold plating. His pimp coat, it's too much! Enough! You will never defeat me in fewer than a days! Say goodbye to Pac-Land, Pac-Man! Yeah, Spooky will also summon in Rev Roll Rams. There you go. Yeah, so of course this fight freaked me out back in the day. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's able to summon in those demons! Okay, one more hit and Spooky's down. Yeah, we'll save the game. Might as well. Anyways, I have to say, I had a lot of fun with this game. Basically. It was a lot of fun just rushing right through and just really soaking things in. Because basically, if you want a pure platform experience that is different from just your standard fare, this is a very good game to do it with. Granted, it can push you a little. Basically, if you're going for a 100%, actually can push you a lot. But if you're doing just a casual playthrough, basically you're just going through the game, I can't recommend this game enough. Really, it's very solid, and I had a lot of fun doing this game. This is one of those games that I've been wanting to do ever since the start of just doing these Let's Plays. And sure enough, I had just so much fun doing this. Granted, I am a little disappointed that my first iteration of the very first episode of this playthrough, it's gone because basically of the power outage that I had. But don't you worry, it's going to be uploaded as a blooper video, basically. After this, I'm just going to upload. Yeah, I'm basically going to just upload this video just the next day. I'm going to upload it tomorrow, and you'll get to see it in all its glory. Though in retrospect, it did kind of feel kind of a little disjointed, because basically, I was going all over the place. There were a lot of tangents, and basically just a lot of back and forth. But hey, it was still a good time for me. I am a bit disappointed that it didn't become the first episode. But hey, nevertheless, just a lot of fun all around. So anyways, with the game beaten, you can rematch Spooky and you can do whatever, basically. Yeah, of course Spooky's special, unlike the other bosses where you get 5,000 points per boss. Just Spooky 5,600. Okay, so anyways, I am going to exit the game. Because I'm going to show off the bonuses. What the heck is that thing in the background? Get out of here! You're not in the game! Okay, anyways, here's the completion file. After a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, I got 150 tokens in this file. So first things first. Ah, come on! There! I'm sorry, I'm paranoid. This is a different file. Okay, let's head back to Pac Village, where I did get everything. Yeah, you go back to Pac Village after completing the levels. After completing the game, all the golden fruit are on the tree. And I am paranoid about the sound. 77 for SFX, 80 for music. Okay, so anyways, let's head over to the arcade. Granted, we're not going to be able to play Miss Pac-Man. I know it's going to devastate you, but we'll have to make do. Pac-Man! You have defeated Spooky and saved all of Pac-Land! The ghosts are still out there, but we'll make sure they don't steal the golden fruit again. Thanks again, Pac-Man! All of Pac-Land is in your debt! Pac-Man! What are you doing? Pac-Man, no! Pac-Man, where have I gone wrong? We went through this! In this game, oh right, in this game I didn't actually go into the bonuses. Okay. Anyways, first off, let's go to the jukebox because basically all of the different worlds. Apparently the first world is called Paradise Meadows, then we got Lost in the Woods, Freezing Rain, Tiki Tiki Rap, Under the Sea, Midnight Scare, and then Backland. How is Pac Village different from the Pac-Land intro? Okay. Pac Attack. Pac-Mania. We're gonna play some standard Pac-Man. Shadow, Blinky, Speedy, Pinky, Bashful, Inky, Pokey, Clyde. Yeah, where you know that they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew that it was Blinky. They know who Blinky is. What the hell? They changed my name up. I have rights, you know. I have rights. Namco is pro Munchie. They're out to get me. But in the Ghost Man town. No, get away! Get away, you monster! Yeah, watch how I do insanely well. Where basically I'm anticipating to just fail all these just so quickly. And what the hell is Clyde doing? Clyde was just bouncing in and out. They gave Pinky the AI! Help, Pac-Man! I got the moves! I've got the moves! I got the smooth moves! Watch out, I'm gonna end up completing Pac-Man! I'm gonna complete the original Pac-Man. I was anticipating completing the original Pac-Man. Okay, yeah, you can quit at any time. Yeah, first death, I'll quit out. That's the first time I've ever gotten an extra life in Pac-Man! It's my curse! I'm not anticipating to do well in Pac-Man, then all of a sudden just bang, I'm doing well in Pac-Man! I could be the grand champion of Pac-Man if I so wanted to, if I just didn't want to play Pac-Man. I mean, I want to show it off, don't get me wrong, but basically it's kind of funny how I'm all of a sudden just dodging around. I'm dealing with the ghosts better than I've ever had before. Yeah, put me on an actual Pac-Man machine. I'm gonna not do as well with this. Pinky, no, Pinky! No, I'm curious. I'm curious how far I can go. Yeah, though I can't think of the Pac-Man machines without thinking of that one episode of Friends where Chandler wanted to show Phoebe up in Pac-Man, and he basically just perfected it. He practiced, and then basically, look at what I've become with the claw. I became good, but at what cost? Okay, I'm noticing that the effect is not lasting. Get the fruit, Pac-Man! Get the fruit! Get the fruit! No! Why is Pinky killing me all the time? No, Pinky! Pinky! Pac-Man's therapy bills can't take it anymore! Come on, Pac-Man, come on! Why is Pinky the freaking death sentence? Why is Pinky doing this? Go, Pac-Man, go! Okay. Hey, arguably one of the best games of Pac-Man I've ever had, believe it or not. Why is it darkness? Let's go novice. I really don't know the gist of this game, but apparently it's something. Oh, it's like Tetris but Pac-Man. So what's the goal of this game? What's the goal? Just you guys make points? Yeah, we got this. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're going... Yeah, we're done, we're done. We tried, we tried. Hey, that's it, solid. Okay, Pac-Mania, next one. Yeah, I actually like Pac-Mania. Let's have fun with Pac-Man! Now let's go to the Block Town! I want to know about the dichotomy of Block Town. So basically, the main thing with this game, it's like Pac-Man, but you have a lot more ghosts. With this first level, you start off with just the basic 4. But one thing you'll notice, you can jump. Which, trust me, you will need. It's not something that's purely optional in this game. You need to jump. It's not a crutch, it's not a safety measure. You need it. Outside of this first level, you will get crushed if you basically don't jump. Yeah, the only thing is I don't like the whole isometric angle of it all, you know? But I'm really curious about just the whole lore behind Blocktown. What is Blocktown? Do we know what Blocktown is? Is it like Funky Town, where people go to it? Yeah, and then we get this weird purple ghost. It's like, who are you? Worth it. Why? Get out! Blinky, get away! Go away, Blinky! Go home, Blinky! Go home! Okay, go, go, go. Yeah, but this is definitely worth the reward because Pac-Mania really does do a good job. Okay, one last pellet. Okay, a bunch of extra pellets. Yeah, I'm feeling risky right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Pac-Man Theater. Of course, it's the Munchie Theater. Yeah, if you're into Smash Bros, you've probably heard this theme plenty of times. Yeah, this is where they take off the baby gloves off the training wheels. You're getting right into the mix of it. Yeah, basically just all these ghosts rushing you. It's a real thrill. Except, of course, you run into Clyde. Oh, great. It's the ghosts and their motley crew. And no! Okay. Yeah, bye, game. Okay. Last but not least, let's go to the museum, where we can see a bunch of concept art. Yeah, original design for the arcade. Apparently there was going to be an aerial level that was similar to the Pac-Marine level. This mouse thing. The torpedo crab that we've seen. More torpedo crab. Apparently they really like torpedo crab. One of the RGB enemies. Original design for the lava guys. Apparently that snake and that Yeti thing, that Yeti statue we saw, were going to be things. Pac-Man jumping over logs. Apparently the area was originally going to be just central and then you were going to branch out. Design of the map. Pac-Man in an inner tube. Potentially the forerunner to the ice skate levels. Pac-Man in a jetpack. That was probably going to be the original concept of the air levels. Okay, bear creature. House in the village, probably. The Pac-Marine. For a second, I thought that was a nuke. Pac-Man nukes Ghost Island. Original design for Pac Village. Another design for Pac Village. Professor Pac's house. Another revamped version of the Rock Golem. Apparently that snake was going to be in an inner tube level. Got the torpedo sharks. Sir Pac-A-Lot. Apparently Sir Pac-A-Lot was going to play more of an active role. Spooky and his scepter, which was going to be some dual-pronged pack head thing. Spooky's lair, which was going to be some lava cave. Pac-Man jumping across a jump platform. Hockey Wolf. Yeah, that would have been a beautiful sight to see, just that Yeti thing and the crew of the game. And that's it. So on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate it that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the first episode of my new Let's Play, which will be uploaded on the date listed in the description of this video. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want, and with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.